So since this video is about my psychotic ex, I thought what better way than to look like a clown while I'm fucking telling this story. Anybody who knew or saw what was going on, yeah. So obviously, I'm not gonna name any names, but I mean, I should. I know that 99% of the time, like, people that hear everything that happened and you weren't close to me or you didn't see shit that happened, you didn't go to my school and talk to me, like, shit like that, you're not gonna believe it. Like, if someone else told me some shit like that and it's just, like, repetitively and you're not leaving the situation, yeah, you're pretty fucking stupid, for one, or, like, you're just dead-ass lying about shit. Duh. Number one. So since he was my first love, obviously, he took my virginity, like whatever. But the fucked up part about it was he deadass answered the phone on top of me. And I still dated him, so that was just a fucking shit show. I irritate myself. But number two, we had got caught naked in his car after, doing the deed by the cops, and literally, like, I just remember laying down chilling, like, titties out and all, and I heard the cops radio, like, go off, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, and I, like, jumped up, whatever. And they, like, shined the light in, and they were like, like, put some clothes on. So I put some clothes on. But to top that off, my dad had to come pick me up, which led to a domestic violence charge, which led to me running away, like every normal kid. But I ran away at 16 with my first boyfriend. Radical. Sorry. 3, he would always, like, cheat on me with some ugly ass fucking bitch, or, like, talk to ugly bitches, shit like that. Like, that's not really crazy though, so, like, that's just, I hated him for it. Oh my god. And then number 4, he always pulled that fucking Kyle shit where he'd, like, punch the fucking walls or destroy his fucking room and, I don't know, crack his phone or something stupid, and then he would always jog out and, like, take 10, 15 Xans or get all fucking drunk and, I don't know, stupid ass fucking shit. Because he would pull suicide cards, and that led to number 5 where he actually did pull suicide on me, and I had fucking came here to Colorado to see my sister, and I don't know, I couldn't quote unquote, like, save him at that time, and he, like, took, I think it was like 15 Xans or something like that. Took it, and he ended up in the ICU for like a week or 2, and yeah, I wasn't allowed to see him, but he lived. Just number 6, we drove to Colorado. Anyways, we drove to Colorado and we ended up getting a hotel room, and we decided to trip acid, and that was obviously one of the worst fucking ideas ever, but not like I haven't done it before. Anyways, I don't know about anybody else, but I can take anything, whatever, and I'm always completely, like, aware of what I'm doing, my surroundings, everything. I'm not, like, I don't like turn into another person. I don't understand when that happens to somebody else. I think I was trying to cuddle with him or something, and I can't remember if he was trying to sleep, and I was just like, dude, what? Like, you're on acid. How are you trying to sleep? And he straight head-butted or punched me in the face. It happened so fast I literally can't. My nose just started, like, gushing everywhere, and it was a fucking white hotel room, so that shit was just nah. And my sister doesn't like the sight of blood, so yeah. And then that brings to another acid story, and it was him and his friends. They decided to trip acid, and then one of them was actually my guy best friend, and he was just like me though. Like, he was always aware on the stupid shit he was on. Like, he didn't act out or turn into a freaking Anyways, I just remember my best friend and the guy that was my best friend was driving, and then I was in the passenger seat. My boyfriend at the time was in the middle. There was another kid behind me, and then my boyfriend's best friend, we'll call him Billy, he was like in the fucking corner, whatever. But I remember we pulled up to a McDonald's. But I remember him reaching forward and he was constantly trying to like grab at my boob, and not my boyfriend, my best friend at the time had my back, and he was like, I don't know, pretty much trying to fuck him up and shit like that. Eventually, he had to go home and so did the other kids, so they got dropped off, and then it switched to my boyfriend at the time was driving, and then I was still the passenger, and because he kept asking me to like give him head, to ride him, or to give him like a hand job, and then I just kept saying no and shit like that, and I remember just being like really uncomfortable and even hating the fact that I had tits. Like, girl, I love my boobs. Literally like the whole time my boyfriend at the time was laughing. So immediately in my head, like the worst was going through my mind, but then it got more aggressive to where Billy had literally started to like physically grab at me and like trying to like pull me back towards him pretty much. And okay, the reason why like I was not about to fight back on this is because he reminded me of my Uncle Scott or my dad, that kind of aggression, and he's like 3 times my size. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that kid would fuck me up. I'm like, to be honest, and if my boyfriend was gonna protect me, then like what if he was in on it, then I'm fucked, you know? And we're driving, so it's just, I don't know, I can't tell you honestly. Don't even front, sis. But yeah, and I just remember like begging to get out of the car a lot, and he kept refusing to let me out of the car. Like, I even tried to get out on the fucking highway because I didn't give a fuck. Like, I was like, dude, I feel so uncomfortable and unsafe. Like, it was horrible. Then I remember like he grabbed my hand and yanked it towards his like stropini, you know. Way fucking worse, because like I was literally like in the corner trying to like, I don't know, cover myself up. I don't, just like hiding, feeling really uncomfortable, because who wouldn't, you know? And it just kept getting worse and worse, and Troy came to the little fucking worse, and he literally took his dingling out of his pants and straight up started jacking off to me. But he straight up started like jacking off to me in the back of the fucking car. And that's when I like really begged to be let on the car, even though we were on the fucking highway. I was like, look, I will jump out right now if you roll down the window, unlock the door. I mean, I will like get the fuck out of this car. And then he literally started spitting at me, like fucking loogie spitting at me. He was saying how hot I was and how nice my tits and booty was. And my boyfriend did nothing. Finally, we got to our destination, and Billy tried to literally like drag and almost like hit me at the same fucking time. And I just like yanked away really fast where he couldn't do anything. I remember just like turning to probably get out of the car or something. I don't fucking remember. But he chucked his fucking iPhone with the OtterBox on it, that like thick ass thing, and it literally hit like right behind here on my ear, and there's still a lump. Like, you can feel the other one, it's all like flat and shit, and this one's still all like, I don't know, it's swelled up a little bit, and then it just never went down. There's permanently a mark there. He finally like took off, and I think my boyfriend tried to give him his phone or something, and he ended up like throwing it in front of his fucking house or something stupid. And then yeah, it was finally over, and I still didn't leave him. Number 8, he cheated again, but get this, like, this is like, what the fuck? So I always wore a ring that my papa had gave to my grandma on one of their anniversaries and something like that. And this time he took, I think we were like, I can't remember where we were. Yeah, I can't remember where we were. But he took the ring off my fucking finger and proposed to me. Yeah, that's just enough said right there. I gave that ring away to my cousin because I literally couldn't wear it after that. Like, it ruined the whole purpose of why I wore it in the first place, so. Number 9, he got into DCYC. If you guys don't know what DCYC is, it's like juvenile detention in a way, but not so, like, you're not behind bars, you're in like weird rooms, but like you do get room checks and shit like that. Like, it's for the bad kids. For that part of the relationship, I just remember visiting him a lot. He would be put into this room. Like when you go and visit, we either got put into this room or like one time we got put into this cafeteria. And I got stared at by so many weird people because, you know, I would like bust out, have my titties out and all that. Yeah, I just remember visiting him and doing some stuff on those visitations that I'm not going to talk about. I'm not gonna lie, I got distracted and bored as fuck. And then eventually, he ended up running away from DCYC and I let him come and live with me for a little bit, which was the worst fucking thing to do because he ended up making me lose my son, my little kitty, Maurice. And I can't even talk about that because it's gonna make me cry. Dude. And then I really started realizing that I did not want to be with him at all. Because things just kept getting worse between us. I was constantly, like, we were constantly arguing about stupid shit. I don't know. Pretty sure he was cheating. Which I ended up getting kicked out of where we were living at the time. It's whatever. Anyways, that brings me to number 10. Where he slept with this girl that me and my sister had grew up with. We claimed her as our sister. Yeah. No. He apparently had slept with her and then she also stole, because they wouldn't even let me pack my own shit. They literally like packed all my own shit and oh my god, dude, I was so pissed. But she stole like my clothes, she stole shoes, she stole a $100 Victoria's Secret card that my grandma had got me. Yeah, so he ended up sleeping with my so-called, at the time we called her a sister. Yeah, but it's whatever. And yeah, that was the end of my fucking story. Ew.
Huge thank you to anyone who is supporting me. I will be doing a number 2 video, so please like and subscribe. There will be a lot more detail on story number 8 and clips such as this because I know y'all want to see that.